All right. Okay, welcome to the mid-season report for Mazza League. Usually I write an article about just things that are interesting and ultimate type of standings and seeing who's lucky, who's not so lucky. We usually involve some draft action, values, busts, steals, MVPs, stuff like that. We're going to do all that on the pod, the draft stuff. Just for today, I wanted to just instead of writing an article, which I'm a little lazy to do, I have all the data that I usually use, but I'm going to just share my screen. You can look at it. I'll talk about it a little bit, and that's it. It shouldn't take too long. We're in the top of the seventh of Game 6 of the World Series. We're going to play a drinking game. Whenever there's a strikeout, I'm going to take a shot. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. All right, I'm going to share my screen now. Let's see how this works. I don't know how it works. Let's share this screen here. Okay. Here's our standings. Ignore this over here. So here's our current standings. I'm in first, 6-1. Yours 5-2. Dag 5-2. Alsav 4-3. Why did Alsav say he's on the outside and looking in? He's right. He's in the 4 spot. I don't understand that. Maybe he didn't know where he was. Sherrari 4-3. Duke 4-3. Saf 3-4. Moshe 3-4. Ham's Machine Vic 2-5. Charles 2-5. Mocas 2-5. Ez 2-5. Okay, so the current playoffs. I want to just look at quickly at the predictions that we had on the podcast. Yours here went 5 for 6 so far. Vic, the only exception. We all had Vic. We all had Duke, as you can see. We all had Duke making the finals, and Duke now seems to be just rolling along. Right, seems hot. Won 3 out of 4. Yos is the only one with Yos in the playoffs, and that's looking very wise. I remember I had Yos as the 7th seed, just on the outside. Mocas had himself in the playoffs. Sherrari had Mocas in the playoffs. There's still time. Not looking great. I had Moshe winning the finals, and Moshe was letting me down severely. This was pre-algorithm, obviously. The game over here on the side. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so pre-algorithm means nothing, all this. So we're gonna make more picks probably on the podcast. This is where we stand here. Stands 4 out of 6, Joe's 5 out of 6, Mocas 4 out of 6, Sherrari 2 out of 6. Whoa, Sherrari. Okay, here we go. The game's starting and I'm nervous. I don't want to drink. Okay. Let's look at the current projections here. Current projections. I think I have Yost in first. I keep going down. I was 11-2 yesterday. Today I was 10-3. Now I'm 9-4. We're going down, down, down as we keep going. Yos, Stan, Alsav, Sherrari, Duke, and Vic making the climb in projections from 2-5 to 6-7. All alone, by the way. When I looked at this before, there was 4 teams above 500, and the rest were all 6-7 and below. But now I see here we got Duke 7-6. Something changing in the projections, obviously, but that's where we are now. Some of the metrics that I've been tracking. Where's the baseball game? Gotta make sure I'm drinking. Where's 2-0? Okay. Some of the projections that I've been tracking, some of the things I've been tracking, like the GPA that we have. See this over here. Algorithm Plus. We're not going to get into that tonight, probably. The GPA. This is the Yahoo GPA they give out every week. I'm just tracking to see who's doing well, who's doing not well. I don't really know what they factor in. Maybe it's lineup setting and pickups and just overall score. But Alsav and Stan. 3.41, it's a B+, over a B+ average. Pretty good, guys. Yos coming in a third. Vic, we know he's been unlucky this season, 3.33. Saf, also a little bit unlucky, I guess. Sherrari, middle of the pack. Dag, who's in third place. Second place, third place, what did I say? Second place, third place. Where is he? Third place. Team's hot. 4 in a row. He's in the middle of the pack. The surprising one to me really is Duke. Kind of in the bottom third here. We think his team is good. We all think his team is good. And he's in the playoff spot right now, so we'll get into that a little more. I also tracked the all-team standings, right? Had we played everybody, if every player played every matchup every week, right? If we all played 11 teams every week, so you can get maximum 11 wins a week. Here's the current standings. I'm in first, 51-26. Alsav's there again in second, 47-30, and so on and so on. You can see here the chart. Again, Duke here in the bottom third, tied with Chuck, which is, I feel like doesn't really bode well, but maybe it does. Maybe it's he weathered the storm and now he's past it and he'll start producing better. Usual suspects on top, Sherrari, Saf, Dag, Yossi, rounding out the top 6. Very nice. Very nice, guys. I'll keep this nice and brief and short. Where's the baseball game at? I missed one. It wasn't a strikeout, obviously, right? Well, if it was 3-pitch strikeout, let me know. Okay. I'll take a shot retroactively. What else did I want to show you here? What else we have? The algorithm. Click on the algorithm page. I don't want to show you the algorithm page. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Pythagorean theorem. There's this concept in baseball where they have Pythagorean theorem records, where they base it off your runs scored and runs against. Oh, 2 strikes and Gratterall's on the mound against Zanino. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm getting my shot ready. So there's a formula based on runs for or points against, showing you what your record should be based on your points. So what I did here is I put our points for, points against in each column here. Oh, the 2-strike pitch. Base hit. Okay. And let's take mine for example. I have 1062 points, 1046 against, pretty much even, and my Pythagorean theorem win percentage should be 50%. I should be around the 500 mark. Turns out I'm currently winning at an 85% clip. So the difference there is 35%. Verdict, I'm extremely lucky. I'm going to go down the line. Dagme at 5-2 has been unlucky to the tune of 18%, right? Right? Oh, is he? No, he's also been lucky. He's been lucky too. Sorry, Dag. You're a lucky guy. Well, obviously, you're 5-2. You're lucky. Yos as well, lucky, as we see. And it get down to really the Vixav here. We all know he's been very unlucky, but like it's a 22%, 23% win. He should be a 500 team, over 500. He's 2-5. So that's where you expect a big jump from Vixav second half. Other teams like here, Sherrari's pretty much on pace. Duke, see, just right. Look at the very, very little difference in what they should be doing, what they're actually doing. Alsab, just right. Moshal, just right. Saf, 3-4, just right. Mokas has been unlucky. Should be winning at a 40% clip. So he should be like 3-4-ish, right? Instead of 2-5. But of course, Mokas's numbers really got skewed this week with a 200-point game. So take those with a grain of salt. Mokas, you're unlucky guy. Or lucky. You beat me, you bastard. This is now rated MA. So yeah, thought it was interesting to chew on. I never did this before, the Pythagorean theorem. I thought it was interesting to see points for, points against. I know like someone like Saf is going to come and say, oh, but you know, in baseball, they could actually prevent the runs from scoring. So it's also on them. And here you're powerless. I get it, Saf. I understand what you're trying to say. Thank you. But it's just a fun exercise. Just take it with a grain of salt. Or that's with a grain of salt. Take it and a grain. Whatever there's salt involved, take it with the grain of salt. I don't know what the hell this freaking saying is. Okay, but anyways, just wanted to point that out. Then I did a strength of schedule. Also, I never did this before in my life. This is the first half here, right here. So for example, we could see here that this is all of our records as of this week. So everybody we played. So for example, here, Saf and Mokas have had the hardest schedule so far. 55% winning clip by their opponents. Again, take Mokas with a grain of salt. I don't know if he couldn't play himself. But I guess really everybody couldn't play themselves. Like all the two win team. Just picking on Mokas because he beat me. I mean, you can't really see up here, but I did Google how did I lose to Mokas. I got Mustafa Mokas. I don't know what the hell that is, but okay. Anyways, yeah, so I was saying Saf and Mokas had the hardest schedule in the first half. Mokas went 2-5, Saf went 3-4. The easiest schedule was Sherrari, who's sitting at 4-3. 22 wins total for his opponents. Where's the baseball game? Urias is in. 25 strikeouts. Oh, baby. Okay, it's almost over, so I'm going to get out of this unscathed. Yeah, everybody else, it's a very muddled standings, as we saw. Between from 4-3 to 2-5, there are what, 9 teams. So it's going to be very muddled like this. But so I did the remaining schedule, strength of schedule. The hardest schedule in the league is Chuck, Dag, Big Sav, right? They have 23 wins between their opponents remaining, which is great news. Not great news for Chuck and Vic, who are really trying to climb back into the playoff standings. Vic, we know, has been unlucky, but it seems like the hardest part is on the way. I mean, he's got to make up ground against good teams. Chuck as well. Dag, 5-2, sitting pretty, less of a concern with a tough schedule. You have built-in margin for error. Next is, looks like, did I do it by record or by difference? I did it by difference. The biggest difference, right? So the biggest difference. Oh, 2 strikes. The biggest difference in the first half schedule, second half schedule in terms of strength is Charles and Dag, right? They both went from a 490 to 639 opponent win percentage. Then you get Vic Sav from 510 to 639. Then me from 469 to 583. Same with Moshal. Me and Moshal with buds. We hang out all the time. Sharari has also a jump because he had the easy schedule. Now he has a little bit harder. In the bottom 3 here, Duke had a toughest schedule, or second toughest schedule, it looks like. He clocks in with the easiest schedule with him and Mocas. So they're trying to climb the standings. They have the easiest schedule to possibly do it. Let's see if any of them can make some noise. Duke's going to make noise. The question is, can Mocas keep up momentum? Guys like Ez, middle of the pack here. Ooh, the outside corner. Ez, 2-5, last place. Poor guy. I mean, not an easy schedule. Didn't have an easy schedule. Got a lot of injuries. Sorry, Ez is what it is. Yossi, easy schedule. 19 and 17. That's the easiest. That's the easiest. Yossi, Duke, and Mocas have the easy schedule. I forgot to mention Yos. Oh, got him. Shot time. Chaim. Almost done. So, should be only one tonight. So, based on all this, we're going to make predictions. If I scroll up, you'll see the algorithm. I'm not going to scroll up, but I just wanted to Google. What is an algorithm? What does it say? A process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer. Okay, so this is not really an algorithm. It's just a metric, I guess. There's no computer processing anything like that. There's no rules or set of rules happening right now. I mean, it's just me basing picks off of a certain stat or metric that I've revealed to you once the algorithm slows down and dies. Because right now it's 12-2 in the last 2 weeks. It's smoking hot. I would be like a millionaire in Vegas right now. Oh, that shot is rough. Okay, so we got to the real standings. We got GPA, all team standings, where I'm doing very well, and the all teams say very, very well. And the all teams say, whoop, I just scrolled up, and now you saw some numbers. Okay, so the only me and Vic Sav here, I wanted to point it out, are the 2 extremes, right? We both should be closer to 500 based on points, 4 points against. But Vic Sav sitting at 2-5, I'm 6-1. I am extremely lucky, not just regular lucky, extremely lucky. I have survived some close calls. I mean, I have a lot of points. I have second highest points against behind Mocas. Mocas is in second to last place. Teams with a lot of points against should have losses, but I got very lucky, and let's see how it plays out. I do have my playoff picks for the finale. Should I show them to you now instead of the podcast? I'll show it to you now. Whatever. Dun, 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 dun. This is an order of standing. Coming up when I scroll down. Dag me, number 1 seed. Stand 2, yours 3, Alsav 4, Shrari 5, Vic Sav 6. I have Duke out, and I have Dag over yours in the finals. Well, I guess we'll elaborate that on the podcast, but I wanted to shout out Dag and yours, 2 hottest teams in the league. W4 for Dag and a W3 for yours, and they play each other this week. Should be a barn burner. The algorithm has its pick. I will not share it with you. yet. But yeah, just wanted to share a few things. Usually you would just read this and like whatever, but now I said I'll just talk it out. And yeah, I mean, should we be seeing improvement from some of these teams? Probably Vic Sav, who's sitting here at 37-40, which I equate this to like 3-4, right? 37-4, 3-4, and Duke should be 3-4. We're usually 4-3. That's how I look at these standings. Like these guys are pretty much on par. 5-2. Okay, I'm 6-1 on par. 4-3, 4-3. Like all these are pretty much on par. It's really Vic, and seems like Duke is like on the negative side of all the things that we're talking about, which is weird. But I guess a slow start will do that to you. Back to baseball. Did I strike out? Nope. Okay, good. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm repeating myself now. Guillotine. If you want to see, last year I did this. If we were in a guillotine league, meaning the lowest score gets out every week, who would be the winner? Last year, Moshe won, and he won nothing. I mean, he lost in the playoffs. So here's the current setup the way it is. There's 5 guys left. Me, Yossi, Saf, Dag, and Al. Strong teams. Moshe was out this week, saved me. Thank you, Moshe. Last year's winner, Moshe lost in the semis, so it's not bad to get to. It seems like it's a predictive, not really predictive, but it could be predictive. 1-1. Okay, I think I'm going to sign off now. Nothing else to say. I mean, good luck to everybody the rest of the way. Good luck in team name game, which is awesome this year. Kareem Hunt for the win, even though I didn't point this week, Moshe. But yeah, I mean, the league this year is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. Besides for being 6-1, it's great. The involvement is very nice by everybody. Charles, you are a blessing. Vic, we like to shit on you, but also a blessing. You, the guys that keep the chat flowing, for better or for worse, well, I'll take it. I always say I've lived for the drama in the chat. We want the drama. That's what we want all the time, because that's what makes the chat fun. That's what makes the league fun. You want involvement by everybody, and it seems like everybody is involved except for Ez. But you know what? I have a feeling Ez will be involved soon, because guy's a goddamn stud. Okay, let him write articles. The guy is just amazing. Can I do the roll the eyes thing? Like, I tried to do it. Did I do it right? I have no idea. Ez is the one of a kind guy. Good luck, everybody. And who am I playing this week? Al Sav. Algorithm. I know what algorithm. If you see, guys, what I'm saying. Okay. Signing off. Midseason report. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed gathering all the info. I think it's very interesting stuff. It probably means nothing, but I just thought it's fun to look at. And that's it. I'll take one more shot. Just just for fun. Here, because I only got 1 strikeout, and I thought we'd get more. But these teams know how to hit, not like the Mets. All right. Salute to you all. My last year in Mazza. Again, thank you very much. Love you all. Commissioner Yossi, Co-Commissioner Mokas, Commissioner Emeritus Dagny, Duke, my boy. The rest of you, my boys. Moshe, my champion. Outside, my opponent. Six Ave, my bitch. Chuck, email guy. I don't know what to tell you. This food fucking sucks. Okay, here we go. Who did I leave out? Saf, the elder statesman, Brownie Nagel. He's the man. Anybody else? Sharari, most clutch guy, best businessman in the freaking league. Love that guy. I feel like I got to spend a lot of time with him this summer. What a fantastic guy, Sharari. He's clutch man. Anybody left? Alsav, Moshal, Saf, Mokas, I got you. Ez, I covered you. You're a freaking boss. All right, to all of you. Love you guys. Good luck the rest of the way. 2-1. Foul ball. Oh, no, it's gone. What is it? Oh, I can't see. It's pop up. Okay, I'm stopping to share my screen. And we're ending this. Boom.